Yeah, towards me. Good evening, everyone, and thank you so much for joining us here for this election night coverage of the races that matter to you. I'm Mike Sela, and we have been watching the long lines at the polls all day long. In fact, throughout the evening, we've been showing you one in Pooler off of Godly Way that has been having people in that line 2.5 hours after the polls closed at 7 p.m. Our Harley Strickland has been on the scene watching this all unfold. And Harley, has everybody moved through the polling location so far? Well, we're obviously having some difficulties there. I believe that it is starting to wind down a little bit at that location as they are almost having everybody that was in line. You had to be in line by 7 p.m. to officially vote if you were a registered voter. And it looks like that line is winding down or has already gotten those last people through. And we could be in for a long night. A judge has actually extended hours for voting in Georgia at more polling locations where some voters complained of waiting for hours in long lines because of a shortage of machines or technical difficulties. A judge is allowing a few locations to remain open until 10 p.m. tonight. Those locations, though, are in Fulton and Gwinnett County. So it could be a while before some statewide races are officially finished. Now, in our area, a number of races have already been called. We want to check in with our Dow candidate who is following some of those races in Statesboro. Dow? Well, we apologize. Again, we do not have Dow, but we are calling that race with Rick Allen. Rick Allen, the incumbent, getting a third term in office for the 12th Congressional District. And a lot of people have been wondering about Georgia's governor race. And we, of course, have been following that between Republican Brian Kemp and with Democrat Stacey Abrams. Now, because of that statewide race and also the polling locations in Fulton and Gwinnett County, a few of them still open until 10 p.m. Still too close to call. Brian Kemp, though, has a huge lead right now, about 180,000 votes. As you can see, getting about 55%. Stacey Abrams with 44%, and Libertarian Ted Metz with 12,000 votes, getting only about 1% right now as we move through your election night. Now, we will be giving you results. You will see them at the bottom of your screen, as well as you can check it out. Go to WTOC.com. You can find out the latest locations, find out the latest on your election center for the results as they come in. And it's not just the statewide races that are going. We also have many other local races, from commissioners to amendments to also talking about that brunch bill and whether or not certain locations and cities are allowing that here as we move through this 2018 election night coverage. We hopefully will have more results coming up for you in about a half hour. Until then, thank you for joining us. You can check out the latest WTOC.com and download our free WTOC news app for the latest. I'm Mike Sela.